Hello everyone, this is Chi and welcome back to my art space. I'm sorry for not uploading for a while. I recently lost a very dear aunt and I had a hard time dealing with it. I could not face to record anything at all. But knowing her, she would love for me to carry on doing what I enjoy the most, and that is why I am trying to get my groove back in filming videos. For this vlog, I just want to share my first ever completed October prompt, which in this case is the Spelltober challenge from her boreal art on Instagram. I used my Winsor and Newton Sketchbook, which I received damaged like this, but was eventually replaced by the seller. If you can see, the edges are flayed and there's a bit of a mark on the front cover as well. For the lettering, I've used my Drawlish acrylic paint pens, as I love their white and silver pens, which I think look stunning on a black background. Inside, you can see the Winsor and Newton cover page. It's an A5 size 170 GSM paper meant to be suitable for pencil, pen and ink, and watercolor. For the first prompt, it was Mabon, so I painted the Horn of Plenty or cornucopia. The paper does make the watercolor look vibrant. I used my favorite set of White Nights watercolors to paint all the paintings. I wrote the day and the prompt title at the back so I know what the heck I was painting. Day 2 is Cauldron. I used the silver acrylic pen for accents on the triquetra. Day 3 was Hat, so I painted a witch's hat in keeping with the Halloween spirits. Day 4 was Conjuring. I used Winsor & Newton black ink for the background, my Komorebi metallic watercolors for accents. Day 5 was Potion. I tried to make an apple-shaped bottle. Day 6 was Besom, so I painted the broomstick from Mary and the Witch's Flower, and noted to myself that portrait photos don't work on Instagram. I also love how this one turned out. Day 7 was Incense. I painted a traditional frankincense and myrrh from the Philippines culture. I used my Komorebi watercolors for the accents. I hope you can see all those sparkles and glitters. Day 8 was Familiar. I absolutely love this fox, and yes, if I could, they'd be my familiars. Day 9 was Candles. I found something like this on Pinterest and thought it was cool. Day 10 was Ritual, so I painted the ritual of sage smudging to clear a room or place of all things bad. Day 11 was Athame, so I made one that I would like to have. Also, sparkles from my metallic watercolors. Day 12 was Sigil. I know, it's a cop-out. I basically just drew some runes. Ignore this mistake please and pretend you didn't see it. Day 13 was Familiar. It was a duplicate prompt, so I experimented and failed. Day 14 was Moon Faces. I tried to pay tribute to Sailor Moon and made it shaped like her ribbon. I applied some pearlescent white paint from my co-winner set. Look at it sparkle. Day 15 was The Elements, another cop-out. Earth, wind, fire, and water. Day 16 was meant to be Therianthropy. Most common would be a werewolf, but here's an Asian kumiho or kitsune. Day 17 was Bones, a skull and some roses for aesthetics. I'm quite pleased with how this turned out. Day 18 was Garden. I painted what I thought of as a modern garden of today's time. Day 19 is Crystals. I painted a chunk of topaz. Sorry if it looks like a log. Day 20 is Casting Circle. I super winged and pushed this interpretation to its limits. Day 21 was Apothecary, which is my favorite word and I can't pronounce it properly. I also enjoyed painting this one. Day 22 was Amulet. I wanted to dedicate this to my Aunt Alice who passed away on the day I painted it. Day 23 was Taro. I painted it using many layers of my bronze Komorebi metallic paint. I also love how it turned out in the end. Day 24 is Herbs. This took forever to paint, but I love it in the end as well. It was worth the hours afterwards. Day 25 was Banishment. I painted the fruit which led to Adam and Eve's banishment from paradise. Day 26 was Spell, the Susuwatari. Kamaji spelled them to assist him in the boiler room. Day 27 was Jack-O-Lantern. I loved painting this piece, the most iconic part of Halloween. I'm happy with how it turned out as well. Day 28 was Protection. I painted a witch's bottle of protection, where you put all the things with protective properties in it. Day 29 was Cleansing. I painted a spray bottle with lemon water, sage, rosemary, and salt. I also used my gold acrylic pen. Day 30 was Hex, and here's a hex bag. At this point, I was rushing to finish before the day ends. Day 31 was Soen. I painted an autumn wreath. Not my best, but I was so happy to finally finish all the prompts within the 31 days of October. And there you have it, my Spelltober sketchbook all finished. I'm quite proud with myself for accomplishing this despite what happened towards the later part of the month. Now let's talk about the paper. All in all, the paper held with my watercolor painting, but I was not able to do so many washes as it started lifting the paper fibers. I can say though that I have enjoyed sketching in it with the paper quality. I think it's best for just sketching and pen and ink. And also, me using watercolors, the sketchbook has now bulked up because of the paper being wet and it's refusing to be flat. But as you're painting in it, it does lay flush and flat on the table. So it's not really a problem when you're using it. It's when you close it that it refuses to go flat now. And that's it. Thank you for joining me in my sharing with you my Spelltober sketchbook and a mini review on the Winsor and Newton Sketchbook as well. I would like to say thank you everyone for my old and new subscribers. If you can please like and share this video, that would be really helpful. And if you have any comments or suggestions, please do not hesitate to leave them down in the comments section and I will try my best to answer them. Thank you everyone for watching and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care out there.